morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. We doing? Addedly, AJ, Jag, Shastina. Trading donkey, boom, boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Is that guy still trading? I honestly have not checked in on all those guys in a while. He's monkey, not donkey. And who's the other guy? The squirrel guy. I haven't checked on him in all. Is he still acting like he makes algos and they're profitable and then changes it next week because it's not profitable? Oh, that shit always cracked me up. Like he'd make a video like after one day of using it. Look at my back testing. Worked for one day. My proven profitable trading strategy. Then next week he would just be doing something completely different. Oh, that would always crack me up. At about 3.5 minutes here. Yesterday was a short session. Today is actually the first normal day for me. Wow. Feels day for once. Kids are both in school. No one else is in the house. Get it. Good morning, good morning. Good luck, good luck.
Is Powell talking right now?
Yes.
Why is he talking right now?
It's just a speech. It's not like
Anything?
it's not, well, I mean, I can move the market because Powell's talking, but
Yeah.
this one is just the speech he's given. Hey, good morning, Steve. And Tim, can you speak again? Because I couldn't hear you.
Hello, hello.
Okay, maybe better. Came on.
I
super
couldn't
quiet
hear
this
him.
morning.
Tim, try it again.
Hello, hello.
Shut up. He hears you. Don't listen.
Nope.
He's,
Hello,
God damn
hello.
he's just trying to cause
Okay,
havoc
now I
first
got
thing
it.
in the morning, like always.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Go away.
Let me
Quit
try
talking.
rejoin. I know you can't hear me. Let me rejoin him. All right, how about now?
What you've done. Every time you come in this room, Steve, all you do is cause havoc.
And that's why you love me.
That's part of it.
Well, it's sure
I'm
not why we
short
hate you.
FRO, by the way, so you might want to long that bad boy.
Cool.
Well, we can't short it,
All
so
right.
good luck.
That's when you get shorted.
That's why I said you might want to long it.
Good luck. Good luck. Good luck, guys.
I mean, you're good as long as it doesn't get over 1480. Over that, be scared.
I mean, honestly, we don't
As
know
long as
where
it
I
doesn't go over-
shorted it, but
As long as it's getting over 1427, I'm good, because that's my entry.
I figured he wasn't in up there. Oh, it only went to 1438. All right, I'm not gonna look at that. Let's trade, guys.
I'm hoping for like 1350, 1360 to cover. If it gets down to like 1480, I'll put a trail in if they let me.
Good luck, sir.
Thank you. That was sincere. I appreciate that.
All right, I meant it. I really do wish you luck.
Joe, good morning.
There's
All right,
no
let's
volume
get
on
it.
a lot of this stuff, yeah.
What there, man?
Here we go.
Mhm.
Come on.
PDD spiking up a little bit.
Jan.
Yeah, I have it up.
And probably. See if it just dies though. I was hoping this SHC would something.
Yeah, but nope. Not yet.
Kind of my main watch, yeah. Wow, like nothing else at all.
Nothing's really
Oh,
doing
it's gonna
much.
be that kind of day.
Ooh, spider spiked.
Yep.
Hmm.
All right. Here we go. We got a trail. I'm gonna make money today.
Congratulations,
Ooh, nice
sir.
dump there for
Oh,
you.
that thing went straight down, huh?
Right?
You're in
I
the
got a
only thing
20 cent.
moving.
Damn.
I got a 20-cent trail on it too. Vesh, come on, tell me that's too small.
I mean, considering it just made a 40-cent move in like 5 seconds, yeah, it is too small, but you know, hey, it's your trade. You good luck, sir.
Here we go. Get ready to get stopped out, Steve.
AMD pushing.
And you're
And there it
stopped
is. Unbelievable, literally right up to the top there.
out. It's almost like
okay,
it
we
was
got
too
Steve,
small.
let's go.
In. That's what she said.
Coins going up.
Nah, she didn't say almost.
Dude, I hate
She
that
said
stock
definitely.
so much.
HTB here.
Coin is one of those stocks that I just
NVM.
do not like.
NVM.
It's like I'm racist against coin.
You're racist against coin.
Yes,
Sun's going up a little bit too.
I'm watching it. Now with this market going up, man, we might actually get pops out of these ones
Order
that I thought were
filled.
going to drop. So trying to keep an open mind here.
Took a small starter on coin. Thing's holding up there.
Oh well. 1386.
Order
Tis
cancelled.
what it is. These trailing stops suck. Who told me to do that?
Order cancelled.
What happened to my buy order? Tried to get filled on the ask there on coin, but it wouldn't go. I hit it at 42.41, but I just noticed that the price never even got up there. Kind of frustrating.
It hit 42.40.
Covers
Yeah,
the
well, I hit the my ask button, so the ask was 42.41, but it never printed there, I guess.
Oh, I got you.
And it sat there for a while.
I'm all out of coin.
That's gonna suck because that would have been a nice winner. Hoping for the 41 break myself.
QLGN.
TGLHTB.
I going crazy.
We're up.
Yeah.
Well, for once they like what Pell said, huh?
SHC.
Hey, do you have any shorts on TGL, Tim? Volume sucks on it, but potentially
Hold
could
on.
get in.
Order filled.
All out of coin.
Coin $.
Man, that would have been such a nice freaking trade had I... No, we don't have shares on TG.
Coin $. On way.
I was gonna drag it down, but it was like a 30-cent spread up there, and I didn't want to, so I hit. That's why I hit the ask to begin with. But man, that would have been so nice. Oh. To the next one.
Froyo. TGL's imbalance is 280.
That's what I see too. Look at the SPY straight up.
That's what happened with Pal speaking.
I suck at this game.
Tell you what, It
Out there
bounced
with
right
an L.
off of the daily. What? Oh,
I
he took
just made a little bit on AMD, but I'm not trying to hold that. I think it's gonna rip you rip. I'm actually gonna wait and see if I can find a trade the other way.
A little faster, but
What's that?
plug made a nice
Yeah,
move. It's not enough to get me
that
in.
one. Yeah, that's consolidating there, right under the previous highs. That's not
Out too early, damn.
If it holds up here, it could break out and go higher. That might be fun.
Love you, Steve.
What'd I do?
I'm just figuring you're still watching Fro. And hating that your
No.
words came back to bite you in the butt.
I'll look at it.
Wow.
You know what? I was green. I don't know how to trade, so it'll work.
Damn, coin, look at you go.
Truth is, man, if 20 cents was your risk level and that's what you wanted, that's fair.
Coin trail.
I don't think it matters.
I had a plan. I stuck to it. It might have been a bad plan.
Oh, I'm not claiming that I was right about anything. I'm just claiming that you made fun of me for something that I might say, but I didn't say, and then it did exactly what you thought I would say.
What you thought he would say. He's like, I never even said it.
Yeah, Vesh, it's as if you don't even have to be here. I got you.
That's funny.
What? You know, you can go back to the zoo. Oh, how was the free parking, by the way?
What free parking?
Where'd you go? You went to the Baltimore Zoo?
DC. DC, the
okay.
zoo is free, but the parking's not.
Okay,
Really?
all right, Baltimore Zoo, it's free parking.
Yeah, but
It's a
you got to
free
pay
zoo,
to get
but-
in.
Nah, I
Yeah,
guess
so
you
if
gotta
you
get
live in
somewhere.
DC, you can go in there whenever you want for free.
As long as you walk
Except
there.
for the parking.
Right. Yeah. Well, you can find street parking and stuff around there if you really want to walk a little bit further.
If you really want a free
Yeah, there's
trip.
some really like, yeah, there's Pennsylvania Avenue has free parking, I think.
I mean, there's neighborhoods
Park
at
there.
the bottom as well.
If you park on Pennsylvania Avenue, they'll take care of the car for you. Don't worry, they'll move it for you.
It'll go somewhere.
You just
huh?
park. You park right in front there. They got you.
Like a perfect bounce.
Well,
I say
somebody
it has
said
to
that.
come up to that area and bounce. It's
Let me
fun.
write this down.
Depends on what part of Pennsylvania.
1600 is usually open. It's always a spot there.
Yeah, there's tons of black SUVs there. I don't know why.
Yeah, there's plenty
You
of room
racist.
for that big White House.
Can't they get a goddamn white SUV?
Well, they do it for contrast. Got to keep the White House cultured.
What are you
Keeps out the
watching, Jag?
security agent. It camouflages all the security agents.
Jag, you in something?
Nope.
Okay, since you said it, now I gotta look at Fro. Oh my god. There we go. You happy now? Is that what you wanted, Vesh? You happy?
I just assumed you never stopped looking at it, to be honest.
AM up.
No. I've got so many stocks to look at, I don't even know what to do.
Pennsylvania Avenue? He's talking about the White House, silly.
TGL didn't open.
Nope.
It's down to 270 now.
Oh, geez, dude. I can't even play this one. AHR looks like it's gonna break out, but dude, there's 200,000 in volume. How am I supposed to do with that?
ACCD up.
There's a lot of those that have shit volume.
I can't do that.
SIDU 10K. Earnings re-ACCD.
So salty about coin. That would have been a good one. I get my ad there, put my take profit where my first entry is. Probably 41.20s. Or yeah, would have been $50
Plug just
trade for sure.
rejected.
Yep.
I'd probably take another half looking for
I
it
mean,
to do
still not in
exactly
a big
this.
range. If I can get a push up and
Oh well.
proof it's gonna stay weak, I'll look for that one.
What else we looking at, boys?
Not really much.
Really nothing to look at.
And to be
Huh.
honest, volume kind of is poopy.
So you're saying I should have stayed in my trade?
Yes, that's exactly what we're saying. I need something unplugged to pull up. RBNC is doing jack. AHR, still no volume.
ADCT.
Yeah, dude, that thing is not getting volume. That's crazy.
No volume for you.
No volume for ooh, AMD is still coming down. See that? The SPY made me nervous on that one.
PDD's dying too.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Down about $2 from the top.
That's kind of interesting there.
Here comes Duke.
Volume's crappy on PDD though.
No.
It doesn't even got a mill.
Yep.
And then for PDD, that's pretty weak sauce. Yeah, I think a lot of people were waiting for whatever
That's crazy. The mailman's here already.
whatever dipstick pal was gonna say today.
What's your wife
He
doing?
talked. He talked at 9 o'clock.
ADCT.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I think everybody's. That's why there was no volume in pre-market today. Everybody's waiting for that.
SIDU.
Now we're trying to see what the SPY's gonna do. Funny, I listened to two separate analysts yesterday that gave me two different viewpoints on the SPY. It's like
SIDU.
That's what analysts
right,
do.
one saying it's
Like
gonna
the
crash,
weatherman.
the other one saying it's gonna fly. Perfect.
Yeah, they're both gonna be right at some point. Hey, Duke.
Yeah.
Oh, TGL opened.
Is it?
Sure did.
Oh, damn. This is good.
263.
Might be a long there up to like 1980. That's what I see on the yearly.
ADCT. TGL.
A-Trade has no shares.
SHC. SHC.
SHC is trying to get.
That better be more than 2%.
It's 80%.
That's good. Well, what the hell? Why didn't you tell me before?
The pre-market. I don't like it.
EVGO.
I'd want to see it make a move. Wow, it's actually almost near the halt price.
Where's the
Oh,
halt?
that's not good. 1592. I would want this up over like 1650, maybe even 17. Can't even get through 16. That's like not even a good move, and it's near the halt price. It's kind of crappy. Moved up to 1608, the halt price.
SHC.
Seemed like such an obvious spot to get a quick pullback too. I don't know. Not on fun money yet. That's definitely a fun money trade. Speaking of fun money, where's Thomas?
He said he wasn't going to be around.
Eben.
Spy's tanking.
Eben.
EBON was halted on like no volume. Opened up. There's
LDHA.
Just throwing the trigger in
HKD.
SHC.
Bottom. Are you saying you got in?
Down.
No, I'm saying it was too slow to try to get in.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the only thing you would have been playing there was off the halt level. That's about it.
That's what you think. Like he doesn't even know me.
Like I would wait for the breakout.
Nothing for you? Yeah.
I mean, I was going to go in all in at
Really wish I would have
1582.
optimized coin, but
Literally, it looks
spread
like it's
kinda got
stopping
me.
at 1601. I'm shorting this thing at 1602.
Would have been a good trade. It would have been a good trade.
That's funny.
EVGO.
Watching
HKD some YOLO.
CCD.
You're just making shit up now.
Or I'm not. Volume sucks on it, but it's looking like it could have some potential. I'd like to see it up through 10.
That means I'm going to short it at 993.
HKD off the bottom.
Carrot money bag on way.
EVGO.
EDV, man. You just sunk all morning, huh?
DTOC. VYGR.
Seen that one in a while. Yeah.
All right, Besh, called out a couple of good ones, but a little bit too late. Let's get a little early on them.
WETG.
I don't even remember which ones I called out.
ACCD was late and SHC was late.
ACCD is basically at the highs. What was the other
No,
one?
it's not.
It's 10 cents off.
SHD. 10 cents is a lot. It's a whole move.
And SHC, I told you before, like a whole 2 minutes what I was looking at. So don't even tell me that was late.
Well, you were looking at the wrong thing.
I wasn't?
You were looking at it to go to the halt and then above.
I was saying I'm not interested in it because where I want it is not possible.
Oh, good lord, I can't see you too. Just trying to pee and I have to listen to you two argue about stocks.
I'm
Wait.
sorry, are we not in a stock room? What should we be arguing about?
And I don't think we're quite arguing. You want to argue about some fish?
No.
I don't want to
I will
argue
beat
about
you
them. I just
guys
want
if
to
you start talking
them.
about fish. Let them die, bro. Let them die.
No.
Fish are dumb creatures. They're not meant to be pets.
No.
And Devin just gets himself further and further away from us every day.
They don't love fish.
My daughter and wife are now obsessed with the toy poodle. They want a toy
Poodles.
poodle.
Now there's an animal. That's a pet.
KCGI.
You'd be graduating from a non-pet to a pet.
And Sue.
I have half of a poodle.
BBY.
He
Does
did-
DT
he did
have
say
the
he's
other
gonna get a
half?
toy- He said he
EVG.
was going to get a toy poodle, which I would imagine is smaller than the poodle you got.
Oh, toy poodle. You mean like one of the stuffed animal poodles?
No, the little tiny one.
No, it didn't like the 3-pound dogs.
Yes, I know what a toy poodle is. Being
And if you have half a poodle, does DT have the other half?
Seco.
No, just the other half is a border collie.
He's like, literally, it's only
What?
half a poodle.
I keep it in my mantle.
Alright.
I do a DNA test on it, make sure it's 50-50.
TGL.
Send it into 23andMe.
Did you pick it up on a hit and run? Where'd you pick it up at?
The internet.
CVAC.
Those Craigslist offerings, huh?
It's like one of them breeder sites.
Yeah, they're obsessed with the toy poodle. Like, looking at them, they're like $5,000 from a breeder. I'm like, yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah. The ones that we got, they were like $1,300, but we basically emailed around to a bunch of different people and we're like, look, we got $500, and finally one of them said yes. We're like, oh,
Really?
okay, yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, we had to go get it. It was in Ohio.
Yeah, that's what we did. I mean, ours was kind of a sadder situation. The lady was like dying of cancer. It was like pretty shitty, but. And her dogs had puppies, so she just had to get rid of them. What you watching, Jack?
Nothing really.
HG.
Kind of
The mailman bang his wife.
That's what I'm watching.
I think it sounds like a good show.
Seco.
Can you stream it?
I know, can we live stream? Sounds more entertaining than what we're looking at. I'm trying to find a trade here. Watching PDD.
Seco.
Finally got herself the pop. But so did the SPY, which is kind of nerve-wracking, but
DMTK.
He's going back up.
BBBY.
what is?
BHG.
5.
Yeah, no. Need DT to tell us what the market's doing.
Wow, that ACCD died.
CYBN.
Oh, weird shares on that too, huh? What died.
Anyway,
USCT.
hopefully good things. Thank you. Have a good one. Take care.
DMTK. BYGR. OTL. BYGR.
It's that slow.
CYBN. BBBY.
OTLY up.
VORB.
Watching OTLY. It's a cheaper one. Need some oomph. BBBY if you got them, Jag.
I don't.
EVGO.
Keep looking at that one every day, thinking, oh, maybe I'm going to have them, but
It's so weird that we just randomly don't have them. We had them forever.
well, it is barely over $2.
Yeah, everybody's still short from like 10. Like, all right, time to finally go bankrupt. Speaking of that, where's AMC? $4 effing dollars. S-
TGL. VORB.
Why is SHC up to start with?
no idea.
I don't know.
It's like basically whatever brought them down on that big candle has been resolved by they had to do a big payment to somebody and it fixed that problem.
What big candle?
I didn't read.
Back
There's a big
Back
red
in
candle
September.
a few back.
Back
Yeah.
in September there?
Yeah, that brought it down, which was like some sort of litigation, which is now resolved. So I think it's basically like,
Yeah.
hey, we fixed our problems, now we're going back up. That's why it's on Jack. I'm not really that interested in that one today because of that news.
And Sue.
I only took that pre-market trade because it was extended right into the 200, and I was like, I gotta take that. I always hate this when like some big news event brought it way down and then they resolved that news event because that can just go all the way back up.
So it's right back where it was from September.
That's why. Yep. That's why I don't hold overnight.
And there's a high probability it'll just hang out there, grind higher, and do nothing else. So it's just kind of like whatever. Yeah, because you never know what's gonna happen overnight. Though you get bigger trends overnight.
I'm assuming this ATLX is some kind of a reverse split. It was at like 1 or 2 cents 2 days ago. I can't even read this chart. It's so bad. What kind of a reverse split would you have to have for this? 875.
ATLX.
Yes. It was literally a couple days ago or a couple trading days ago at 1 cent.
It's a big mover. That was one of my longs.
So like I don't even know how to read this chart. A news event coming out today? I have no idea. Is there some kind of news coming out today?
X-ray?
Alpha Tango Lima X-ray, correct. Currently has 169,000 volume. It's halted. That's why I was just going through the halts, seeing.
I get it, but it's not.
TGL.
Why is my chart not showing that?
TGL.
Like on Trade Ideas, it says it's up the percentage
ESA
it's up
Riot
is
59 KTB. Pass for me.
68,082%.
It's not
It
bad
just
for a day's work.
halted. Yeah,
Oh, I guess we are.
VOR.
not
trying.
showing a split.
Oh, it was trying to halt. You're telling me it
It's not
went
even
from
showing
1
on me
cent
either.
all the way up to here?
It's not showing anything on E-Trade.
Like not even a chart? It's open right now. It's trading.
Yeah.
It's got a chart.
Yeah, it's at 0. Everything's at 0.
It's at like $8.
YGR.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
showing
like
no
no
split.
volume. It's
Yeah, it just
worth
doesn't
not
have a lot of
looking at.
volume. Well, no, that's not what we're saying. I'm not saying it's worth trading. I'm just
yeah.
trying to figure out how the daily went from what it did. I wonder if this was like a merger with another stock or something, maybe.
What's that big blue line?
On
The
the
day, what is
10th.
that? Do you see that? Or am I
BYGR.
crazy?
Well, the
They did
22nd.
an offering.
Oh wait, what is it? Oh, this is December 23rd. Yeah,
They
so
did an offering
December.
for $6 a share.
Dude, I would like to say that it did it on like a 60-minute, and you don't see any volume or movement ever, like for months and months.
Well, that's so December 22nd. This was at a penny, and then December 23rd, it opened at $8.75 and went all the way up to $11.74 with a low of $1.55. But it closed all the way up at $8.75, and then it didn't trade from December 23rd until today. And today it opened at $6.75.
That's not what
It's
shows
a nice
up.
gapper.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's very odd. Like, what's going on there? I wonder if it's somebody like merged with the ticker, so the price is. I don't know. I doubt you.
TGL.
Was it a shell company? Somebody reverse
I have
merged
no
into it?
idea. Yeah, I have no idea. That's what I'm saying. I feel like it would probably be something like that. I think I'm double clicking, but
PDD is trying to figure out if it's gonna W up or just tank.
SHC's headed back to the highs, but yet again, the halt price is like right at the highs.
Yeah.
Steve, do you want me to clarify again? I would
Clarify
not
what?
play this because the halt price on SHC is right near the highs, and I would like for it to be extended for myself, my personal opinion, to play this up through 17. But it can't get there
Wait,
because the halt
wait,
price is
is this
actually at
trading advice?
1607. No, it's my personal opinion. This is not trading advice. This is not investment advice. But if it were to get up there to the halt price, you know, just like the first time, it would be almost like a double top scenario. And, you know, it possibly could reject there again. But now the halt price just went up to 1624. So now the odds are decreasing that that may happen. In my opinion.
Bash,
Thank you for your wisdom, sir.
I value your opinions like gospel.
Thank you for roboting, sir.
I said I value your opinion like the gospel.
DMTK.
It's that important to me.
TNXP.
Dude, I
Thank you for
almost
sharing.
took this freaking PDD
AMAM.
up here. I could have got a buck out of
You
it.
can give your opinion all you want. As long as you don't charge for it, you're fine.
SIDU.
Even if you charge for your opinion, as long as it's very understood that it's your opinion, you still can't get in trouble for it.
It's not like your body. As long as you charge for it, it's fine.
I think that's the exact opposite of what I'm trying to say.
Isn't that kind of funny?
What do you
You
mean?
could do a one-night stand,
You-
but if you charge for it, it's in trouble.
So you
But
could
see-
prostitute your mind, but not your body?
No, so my understanding of that whole situation is if you pay for the time and you're two consensual
SEX.
adults, then there's nothing wrong with that. Even if you are paying
See, that's-
for the time.
See, that's what I
That's
told the
my
judge, but he
understanding.
disagreed with me.
SIDU.
That's what you told the officer, and he said that's not true.
No. The officer didn't care. It
8
was the judge I had to
63K.
explain it to.
Judge didn't
I get you.
Like, Judge, look, she said it was fine, and I was just paying for her time.
We were just having tea.
Like,
We
isn't
did
that
what
why?
they said.
Isn't that why they use the E word and not the P word?
Yeah.
So if you give your wife all your money, is that considered prostitution?
Yes.
No, only
it'd be-
if you directly say it's for that thing. That's what I'm saying. As long as it's no different than what they're doing. All these gurus are doing. As long as you don't directly say what it is that you're doing, you can't legally get in trouble for it.
Seco.
I think giving your wife the money, that's kind of like extortion.
But if it's your wife, is it still considered the P?
If it's, I don't know if verbally they would ever get away with that, but if like you wrote that down for some stupid reason in like a contract, then yeah, I mean, why would it not be, regardless of if it's your wife or not?
So what if your wife's a prostitute and you pay her?
Well, thanks for saying the word out loud that we were all trying to avoid.
No,
Why
we're all
can't we do
trying to
that?
consider it.
Well, what's the P? What is this P word they keep talking about?
There are a lot of P words out there. There's
Well,
potential, there's pretentious.
Yeah, but the one that we were all clearly saying, watching CECO, by the way.
Hey, CECO.
Seco
Is
up.
that word a
That
no-no on
volume's
YouTube?
crap, but oh, I have no idea, but I wasn't trying to find out.
Well,
But now we'll know.
better to
Thank you.
know. Knowledge is power.
Thank you for clarifying.
Dan,
See, there's
speaking G.I.
another
Joe
P
over
word.
here.
Power.
Seco down.
But so, what was your question? If your wife is what you would consider
Your
the
wife-
P word,
Yes. And you paid her.
I don't know. I mean,
Can't
that's a
you
good
just Call it
question.
an allowance.
Oh, Lord. How is this gone here?
That was
Inquiring minds want to know.
See, days like this,
Well, Dash?
conversations like this do not bother me because there's not much that I'm like really dying to be in, and it's at least
dying to
something
be
like,
in Steve's way.
Oh, whoa, 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 hey, buddy.
Well, apparently
I don't
she's
wanna
on the
be-
market every
I don't wanna
day.
be Eskimo brothers with any of you.
Market. Ever.
Hey, you brought this conversation up.
Me?
Try
No, Steve.
say something that bothers
No.
me, and I'll let you know.
Plug is kind of holding up today.
Could you imagine me, Steve, and our wives meeting in person? That would be an awkward conversation.
I would love to have a sit down, heart to heart with your wife,
Whoa. All
and
right,
really
Steve.
get the
You're
scoop
getting
on
personal,
that.
bro. Oh,
Wait, yeah. Which direction is that going? What was for what?
No, 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 no. Not sexual. Not sexual.
No, I
Just
didn't
have
mean
a
sexual at
conversation
all.
with your wife.
No, no, yeah, I wasn't thinking sexual at all. I'm just curious what you're trying to get out of the conversation.
I
Well, my
was
first
thinking the other
question
way.
would be-
Sorry.
You see that man over there, Tim? Explain, please. Just explain.
What's wrong with him?
Hey,
We'll see where it
explain
goes
what?
from there.
That's
Exactly.
what she
Just
would say.
explain.
Explain what? Explain what?
I mean, what is everything?
What
Who
is
he
everything?
is, why he is, how did he become this way?
Okay, there you
Who
go. Those are
hurt
better
him?
questions.
Why is he
Who
interested
hurt?
in why is he interested in bowling chicks?
Hey, don't worry about my bowling chicks. She knows about the bowling chicks, so I mean, I've never went into like full detail, so I don't think she'd be able to really answer that.
I think I could fill her in on some details.
That was just they were victims of opportunity.
SHC,
They were
SHC.
Or was it the
You
other
heard
way
it here.
around?
TNXP,
By the way, SHC is actually trying to.
Tim's
make some move.
partners were all victims.
It's definitely not what I meant, but
Gosh, is your mom on YouTube watching this, or she was just on Twitch?
she just
She was-
comes in every once in a while. Today she's not
She
here
must
though.
be
She
so
had to
proud.
go. She had to go over to my brother's house. Her baby was sick.
She must be so proud.
So. 1638.
TRTS,
He is proud. He was never even caught.
Until he outed himself on YouTube.
Isn't it crazy
They were all
that
victims.
moms will defend their children, like even when they like murder somebody? Like they get up on live TV. I can't believe my own child did that. They've always been such a good person.
Yeah, it was your fault for getting in front of that bullet.
I'm sure. No, that's the classic one, right? I'm sure he had his reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's sick. There's something wrong with him.
They had nothing to do with you not loving him enough as a child.
Explain the 6-year-old mishap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
about
didn't
this
read
one.
it I didn't read enough details on it because it just sickened me just reading the headline.
I didn't even hear about this one.
6-year-old brought his mom's 9mm to school and shot the teacher.
Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me.
Nope.
No.
She like stuck her hand
What did
out
they-
and the bullet went through her hand and into her chest.
Oh no. Did he kill her?
Nah, I'm pretty sure she's okay. I honestly, I was looking for updates on it last night and I didn't see anything, so I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure.
What did
I
they do
haven't-
with that kid?
So they put it in front of a judge to determine like whether pretty much they're saying he's going to go into foster care. Like they're not going to let the parent have the kid back essentially, because that's just like negligence to.
The kid needs some sort of therapy, obviously.
Well, yeah, that like it's between that and like the parent obviously screwed up like that, and that's kind of the shitty part too. It's like, yeah, as a parent, like the parent might be a completely moral, sane, prudent person, and they just left the
made a
gun out.
huge
Yeah,
mistake.
yeah. And now it,
Which, I mean, you know what? You take a gun.
Weird. You guys are talking about it. So I Googled, I started typing 6-year-old. I got 6, the letter or number 6, and it already knew what I was talking about.
I mean, no, so that's the other thing is they didn't. And I mean, I'm assuming he was just angry with the teacher. And it's like nowadays, and I mean, I'm a victim, and I won't say victim, but I'm someone as well as a parent who lets his kid watch probably too much of his tablet. So it's like, if you're not monitoring what they're watching, they're probably going to see, like even the teenagers making kids for videos. Like there's videos of them saying, oh, I'm going to shoot you, and, stuff like that. And like when they get angry and stuff like that. So it's like a 6-year-old doesn't know, like, shooting somebody with a real gun is going to possibly kill them. Like they don't know that. Like they don't even really know what death is at that point. Like I feel like my almost 7-year-old is finally starting to like grasp that idea. So it's like, he's like, oh, I'm gonna go in and I don't like my teacher. I'm mad. Like I'm assuming it was something like that. And
yeah,
because they were saying they didn't know any like motive or anything. Yeah.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I mean, it's such a fucked up situation. It's like, what do you do with that? SHC is scary.
Yeah, it is. I was tempting on longing it, but I'm scared to do that too.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it feels more like a long at this point.
And while you guys were looking at it, I literally looked at the float, and I'm like, it's not a small float, but jeez, dude, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a big company.
It's a little nerve-wracking.
I'm sticking to my guns up. I wouldn't be interested unless it made a fast move up towards 17, but it still can't. 1673 is the halt.
That's funny. I've seen some long setups lately, but I'm still kind of like timid in taking them.
I mean, this one still needs a blow-off candle. It hasn't had it yet.
It does. It does. But you wonder if it's gonna have it because of the news and just a bunch of. But it does have a lot of volume momentum, so traders are traders.
Yeah.
So that's probably a bad way to look at it. I would have to see it be able to hold up though. It seems like every time it gets over this.
SHC needs the blow off and extension.
RVNC.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is the one that recovered from or whatever.
Yeah, it was like some sort of a lawsuit or something. Like I looked it up earlier. I don't remember. It was like they settled some case or something. It's right, a settlement against allegations in Illinois of $408 million to settle an $870 million something. So instead of paying $870, they paid $400 and they're settled. Which normally when companies pay a lot of money, they go down, but I guess if it already went down because of that litigation, that's why it's going up.
She was listed as stable condition on
Saturday. SHC is grinding.
The teacher.
The 9 EMA and the VWAP are very close.
Yeah, I was just reading a little bit, and it was crazy. I mean, I know from the get they were saying that the shooting was intentional. Like, the kid meant to do it. And then after he shot the first time, he didn't bother even trying to shoot again. And then it was saying how the teacher, even after being shot, like got all the rest of the kids like out of the classroom and stuff like that. Pretty crazy to read about it.
Yeah. In the state of Virginia, you have to be 11 years old for treatment.
Well,
and he can't go to court and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm kind of glimpsing through the article here.
Well, that's the issue. And there was another state that was talking about, I think it was New York, or I don't even remember which state it was, but it was saying like anyone under the age of 10 can't be prosecuted or something. And there was a thing on Reddit and was like, oh great, now you're gonna see a bunch of 10-year-olds getting coaxed into doing all this
you're gonna
stuff.
see a lot of 8 and 9-year-olds going
Yeah.
around shooting people.
Well, not
Pulling
it wasn't
gangs.
about it wasn't shooting for that. It was like stealing and stuff like that. Like they couldn't be prosecuted for theft, and
Yeah,
think it
I
was,
think the gangs already know that. Do that shit.
which is crazy because like, well, what? They're just gonna catch them and release them? I mean, obviously they're gonna put something on their record that they did it, but
Anyway, so what's the difference?
yeah.
It's just like fishing. If they're
Hey,
too
can you
small, you can
imagine
throw them
that?
back.
But that's what I'm saying. Can you
Catch and
imagine that? 8 and 9-year-olds? That's insane. That's the kind of shit that they're getting them into at that age. Like it's just fucking. It's sad, is what it really is.
Hey, give the parents credit. They're trying to teach their kid a profession.
Well, when their parents on drugs, got to do something with them.
I was gonna say the problem
All
is their parents aren't teaching them anything.
all you're doing, Bash, is dropping your kids off at a school bus in the morning. These parents are teaching the kids a profession.
Yeah, but see the thing is when my kids get off the school bus, I actually take interest in their lives instead of just being cracked up on the floor, passed out.
They also need become social in school.
Well, yeah, I mean, honestly, to me, school is more about that than anything.
Yeah. How to interact with other people.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't put them in daycare until I felt like it was necessary. I tried to, like, I don't need someone to change his diapers and, feed them and keep them alive. But when they were old enough to start socializing with others, that was when I put them in for that exact reason. Yeah, it's that there was no physical struggle over the gun preceding the gunshot. Talking about the 6-year-old again. I was like, well, no. I wonder why the gun probably flew across the room.
That's a
The
9.
recoil.
Not that much of a gig.
For a 6-year-old, I guarantee. So there's two things that I guarantee why there was no struggle. One, because it flew out of his hands, and two, because it was so loud that it probably deafened the kid and shocked him into like just standing still.
Oh, that I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, have you ever? I mean, I'm sure you have. Like a gunshot with no ear protection. It's
All the
brutal.
time.
In a classroom, it's gonna
Not in a
echo
classroom.
out.
In a classroom, yeah.
Yeah, I got bloody experienced.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've only done it outside, and I'm like, holy crap.
No, it's the same thing in the gun range. It's loud as fuck without your ear protection on.
Yeah. Well, there was one time I did it. So all my windows were down in the car, and we pulled up somewhere. I don't even remember where we were. There was like a tree with a target on it, and we were just like, oh, but you can't hit it. We were like out in the middle of nowhere, and I'll never do that again. I was inside the car with all the windows down, and it was, I'm assuming that was probably worse than being in a classroom, to be honest. It's such a confined space. That was forever ago. I wasn't the one that shot, by the way. I was just in the car. My ears were probably still ringing from. Yeah, this SHC is a little propped. At least the halt price is over 17 now. Maryland is 12 for non-violent. Yeah, so GDT was telling me Maryland it's 12. So anybody under 12 for non-violent crimes. They're also, I just read a thing that, did you guys ever hear about the squeegee incidents that they were having? I think there was like if you go to Baltimore City, there will be people just standing at red lights, and if you get stuck at one of those red lights, people will literally just come out and start cleaning your windows and expect you to tip them. And there was an incident recently, I think it was within the last year, where someone was like, get the F off my car, I don't want you washing my windows or whatever, and the guy ended up shooting the driver. Like, well, F you. Yeah, because he wouldn't tip them, or I'm assuming it was just because they got into a verbal altercation or whatever. But that's always been like a huge problem down there, because there's a lot of people, there's tourists and stuff like that are coming into the city. They're getting badgered by these guys with the squeegees. It's
You live here?
kind of frightening.
Oh,
Yeah.
So they're
Yeah,
doing
so
something to get them off the streets. I don't remember exactly what it was. I think it's supposed
No
to start
problem.
this week though.
SHC.
thank you so much.
Thank God we don't have that issue around here.
Well,
Just have people
supposedly,
sitting on every corner with signs, give me money.
yeah.
Or
I
at
mean,
the,
that I
fast
don't
food
mind.
drive-thru.
Yeah. Well, see, you know, I would much rather them come to like the place of like eating, because I have no problem trying to help out if it's like food and stuff like that. Like if you're hungry and like I know I can give you food and you'll actually eat it, like I don't mind doing that. But I've had so many bad experiences where I'll be heading back from a restaurant and I'll have leftovers and I'll see somebody and I'll hand it to them. They just throw it right back at your car. Like, I don't want the fucking food. I want the money. Because they just want to get alcohol or drugs. And it's like, well, fuck you.
Well, that's what they do around here. They sit on the corners to get the money, and if they're hungry, they'll sit at the fast food drive-thrus. Because people always give them a hamburger or a taco or whatever.
Right, right. I mean, it's smart.
Well, they're surviving on the street. They ain't that dumb.
It's a carefree lifestyle.
Smaller, no, smaller size.
Spraying my window wash. That's probably how the
What
guy
was
got
that?
shot. Fuck you.
I
I'll
mean,
keep my own business up.
SHC smaller size.
It's
Nice.
working.
And I took some off.
I mean, I drew my line on the dailies at like 17.
No, I'm looking for like
Supporting.
over 17 would be nice.
That's what I'm saying. I don't really see anything stopping it up until.
SHC.
You know, the halt price.
Eh.
That bad boy.
There is this area at 1736 where on the way down there it kind of out of.
Alright, I'm gonna take a little more off, dude, just because I'm not trying to be greedy. I'm down to a quarter, basically. Of 33%.
Stop giving handouts. You're just saying they'd all die. It's true.
See what
It would
happens.
stop it. Not lying.
SHC.
Did you post your chart, GDT?
DMTK. GSUN.
Let's go, blast off.
You don't have to.
Hey Tim, on your SHC chart, what are those like orange? Well, I guess reddish orange numbers.
Those are lines that I put on the chart. So like one was the pre-market high there, and then the other two are lines off the daily.
Okay.
GDT equal green day trader. Could have been a good
YGR.
switch over
I hate
from when
this
you
thing
weren't in the
isn't
garage
blasting
anymore.
Off, though. It's
Change it
so
to
annoying.
green. Just wear the green jumpsuit, the green screen one.
With the halt all the way up to 1741.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be interested if it could do that. But it has to do it like fast. This is just grinding.
JSPR.
Hey, dude. It's working, but it's not the most fun trade I've ever been on.
DMTK.
I only got 100 shares left, I guess, below 1650. I just take it.
I just dropped $1.
Did it really?
Yep.
Yo, what is this,
I'm actually
GDT? A
put a
trade
stop
that you
in, which
didn't
is something I don't normally do, but
didn't announce?
1645. It's kind of right around that last high area.
Doesn't count.
It's down there. I guess I'm not interested.
I'll be right back.
I like that
Time.
candle. And I blast off. Let's go.
Ah, so that wasn't that red. Was it just red because you were trying to hold the leftovers for lower? Doesn't look that red. I thought it was going to be like you top ticked it
Go.
because it was just going straight up after your final ad. Yeah. Was this first cover? I don't know which one of these was your first cover, but was it green and then you took the last two were red? I'm assuming that first one was like right at your average. Can't tell where 40-20-ish. Assuming that might have been your average. Then the other two weren't.
A lot of volume for it not really to go anywhere. I'm all out.
First cover was red, others were okay.
That's probably gonna take off now, but I'm just going with that then. Anybody short it?
No.
No.
I did not personally.
That was definitely doing your little like skippy skip thing, but that's kind of why I took it off. Just like, don't like that.
Skippy skip thing.
You know, what do you call it? Where it that what
Jiggles?
you always look for when something's jiggles. It gave the jiggle.
But there was no fast move into the jig.
No, there wasn't. But it just wouldn't go. Like a lot of volume, and it didn't move. I'm like, that's cool. That's it for me. And it dropped 50 cents, so I feel comfy. All right, I'm gonna use the bathroom. Be back.
Yep. Who GDT looks like? Say GDT because I don't really think he looks like anybody else that I know. Spy's pretty straight down, huh?
VYGR.
As long as Spy holds that 385.50 area, make a leg back up towards 400. SHC possibly, Steve. I don't know if you would have played this.
So I actually traded it and screwed up, but I got out of that and my other trade both green. So I was in SHC, and then I went to go add to it, and I actually entered FRO instead. So I got out of FRO with like a 3-cent profit. Then I added to SHC and got out of there with a 20-cent profit. But I was trying to figure out what the hell, because I'm looking at my portfolio and there's still, my order wasn't there.
I love how this D-bag accidentally trades thing and makes money.
It wasn't much. Like
but that's the
$200.
only reason. That's the only reason he made money is because it was an accident.
It is absolutely, because I was
Oh.
trying to add, and I would have added too early. I ended up getting it at
You
17.
only make money when you screw up.
Where we going?
Were you long SHC with me?
This fro going all the way back up, huh? Slowly but surely.
What did PDD end up doing? I had my eyes on that one. Ooh, PDD broke down. While I was screwing with SHC, of course. EHR never broke up. What are you watching now? Fish? What did you say? God, what a shot fest today, huh?
Vash, did you get your Mega Millions ticket? You guys can't hear me, can you?
I can hear you. Vash just isn't talking to you.
He just doesn't want to talk to me. Okay.
He does it to me all the time. Don't feel bad.
I told my tagger, I said, if I win the Mega Millions, there's no work on Wednesday.
Man, lots of charts that I do not like.
Look at Froyo back up.
Froyo. Froyo's my favorite ticker. Man, I haven't figured out how to trade like PDD lately. It makes huge moves, but I just haven't been able to read it right. It sucks. It really bums me out. It's like there's the money that I need to make, but
Don't get bummed out.
I'm a little bummed, bro.
No, don't get bummed. It's just trading.
It's just fair.
Worry about the important things in life.
What are those?
I haven't found anything.
If not money, what are they?
I have not found much in life that's important.
Like the psalmist
Cleaners.
said, meaningless, meaningless.
Hello.
Everything is
pick up.
meaningless.
No problem. Very good. Have a great day. You're welcome. Love how these people ask me to come to their house and they're surprised when I show up.
Please come pick up my stuff. Wow, you're here. Weird.
Who is this?
Why are you here?
You asked me to come?
No.
She winks at me because her husband's in the other room. No, I didn't. DT, you would have so much fun at this job. My God, he would get like 5 pickups done a day. That's about it.
No, the stops would just take longer.
Screwing every housewife there.
I think SHC might still rip your rip.
Yeah, no. I messed up once on it. Ain't doing it again.
I've never wanted to murder an animal, but this cat drives me crazy.
And maybe you could use your Vesher's half a poodle.
To kill my cat. As a paid assassin.
He's pretty good at chasing things.
I'm gonna need you to kill this cat.
What were you saying earlier, Steve? I could sort of hear you. I was upstairs doing some laundry.
Hi, how are you? Picking up dry cleaning?
Oh, I didn't expect you.
Oh, hey.
Later, Adley.
Is your dog's name Pickles?
Mine?
Mm-hmm. Is it like Frank or Joe?
It's Tucker.
Tucker.
What was Steve asking me? I'm trying to remember. I heard him say it. Just didn't pay full attention.
I wasn't paying attention either.
Oh, if you got your Mega Millions ticket.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he asked you.
I did forget, so I don't have one. But I did see it's at like 1.1 billion. It's insane.
Yeah, that's why I got in. Anything less is not worth it.
Well, yeah, it's
Thank you so
and
much.
they're doing
Have a
it.
great day.
It's building up faster now because it's 3 days a week that they're doing it instead of 2. And on top of that, I don't know if that's the only reason, but it seems a little more common now all of a sudden that it's building up. But I'm assuming it's just because it's 3 days a week, not because it's, you know, a money-making machine for them.
My sensing
Yeah.
sarcasm.
Whenever it gets over $1 billion, I'll buy tickets.
I'm just saying, there's
900 million. Tough to live off of that.
There's no incentive for these states to get the jackpot up higher as quickly as possible. You know, the percentage of money that they get has nothing to do with any of it.
Well, I don't care how much they get, as long as I get mine.
I feel like this is sarcasm.
Not a lump sum.
I'm just saying, when the
state where there is gambling and we don't have it, so
when the jackpot is higher, it compounds a lot quicker. So if they could somehow get it to where it's like $1 billion multiple times, they know it'll, like, more people will buy in one drawing than they do for 10 drawings when it's a lower number. So conspiracy theory me likes to think that they're probably figuring out a way to get it up to a higher number more often than.
And how exactly does that work? Are the machines just printing multiple tickets?
I don't know, bro. You tell me why all of a sudden when we had the highest drawing of all times for $2 billion, there was a technical error? What? I mean, okay, whatever. $2 billion and you're just gonna have some kind of a technical error. And I know, before anybody goes off saying it's a completely separate thing, there's no computers attached to it. Well, then what's the fucking technical error?
Technically, the wrong person had the ticket, so they had to change it.
We didn't hear nothing else about that $2 billion drawing after that. Just mysteriously went away. Somebody won, and that was it.
Yeah, who won?
I don't know. I don't even remember what state it was, but I'm sure that state had the anonymity, whatever it's called, anonymity, anonymity.
Okay, will you stop?
Anonymous. They requested to remain anonymous.
Oh, did they now?
Anonymity.
I'm pretty sure if they didn't request to remain anonymous, we would have been hearing all about it. We didn't hear nothing. Let's Google.
It's amazing.
Who won the $2 billion Powerball?
None ya business.
Oh, see, they said it was a one winner, but it wasn't. So John and Lisa Robinson in Tennessee, Maureen Smith and David Kaltschmidt in Florida, and Marvin and May Acosta in California split the full prize. Oh, maybe it was just one ticket, but they all bought it together. Yeah. So they split the full prize, giving them the option of roughly $533 million before taxes as an annuity, or $327.8 million as the lump sum payment. Yeah, I'm taking the $327.8 million. What is that? Is it 20 years or 30 years that they do the annuity? We'll say 20. So if it was 20, it'd be $26.65 million a year. I don't know. I might do that instead. I mean, do you really need more than that to live off of? As long as they give you the first 26 million up front. Then again, I don't know, because if you take the 327, could you put it all into investments and make much more than that? I don't know. Or you could just YOLO that shit on call options, Tesla call options. So the ticket was sold in Cal. Wonder, it's interesting they put their names out there like that. I would have did that. I think the first thing I'd do is figure out a way to not do that. This SHC, man. What I want to do.
Still just kind of grinding away, huh? Under me, man. I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. So watching that SHC.
Yeah, I got it up. It's not really doing anything. Still in here. There's no way I'm touching this unless it makes a fast move, but the problem is now it's running into those daily levels, so I don't think it's going to make a fast move.
I just watched the Jag this morning on that one. I'm like, that just you got stuck in one of those ones where it was like a big jump up, but it was because the news like was, hey, this is fixed now. This can be a pain in the butt. You can just go back up there and stay. I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, it's actually what I'm doing. Getting some food prepped.
What you having?
So much leftovers from this weekend. We went to some Mexican place called Nacho Mama, and it's funny because we went to that Nacho Daddy in Vegas.
I was gonna say that's funny because we have a Nacho Daddy.
Yeah, so we went there when we were in Vegas, and when she had told me we were going to Nacho Mama, I thought it was that same place, and because she was so excited to go to it, and I was like, oh yeah, that place in Vegas, that was good. But then she was like, oh yeah, there's a place like this called Nacho Daddy in Vegas that went. I was like, wait, it's not the same place? And she's like, no. And I was like, is it like their sister company? And she was like, no, it's. And I was like, oh, but it ended up being real good. But we got these what are they called, Brio nachos? It's like the pulled yeah. So we had a bunch left over because it was so much. So I'm just taking the toppings from that and reheating it, and I was gonna put it over some new chips and kind of make new nachos. Because obviously, leftover
Nice.
nachos are no good.
Nacho Mama. That's funny.
I don't know why it just didn't dawn on me that it was Nacho Daddy, but I was like, I just assumed from the get it was the same place.
I've actually never eaten there.
It was really good. And if I know you at all, it has very you vibes as far as like the decor and like everything about the place.
Oh yeah.
Like if I walked in there, I wouldn't be surprised to see you.
Good. I've been trying not to go too crazy on the Mexican food lately.
Yeah, that's the thing about Mexican, man. It's so good.
Mexican food's good, but it is not good for you. There is nothing there that I will eat that I will leave being like, that was a healthy choice. I'm eating Mexican, I'm eating bad. And I'm gonna eat like freaking 5 bowls of chips before my meal even comes.
GMVD.
You're staring at PDD for hours.
Yeah, I have the same problem with the Mexican places, man. It's like I go in there and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna save the chips for my meal. I can even use some of them for like, you know, when you end up mixing everything together, I can use some chips to get all that up. And then before you know it, we're like, hey, can we get another bowl of chips, please?
I need another bowl of these.
Yeah, it's ridiculous because it's like you always go in with the right intentions, and then it's like you sit down and they put them in front of you, and you're like, yeah, I'll eat one or two bowls.
I like to say I go in there with the right intentions, but I go in there saying I'm gonna eat a bunch of food.
I mean, they have like if you get they have some like it'll be rice, but like if you don't eat the tortillas, like there's this thing called arroz con pollo that we get where it's just like grilled chicken and then like all the fixings. So it's like rice, beans, lettuce, tomato, guac, you know, like stuff like that. So it's really not that bad for you if you think about it. If you don't put it on a tortilla, you don't eat a crap ton of chips. But nobody ever does that. You put it on a tortilla and you eat a crap ton of chips.
And then you weigh 500 pounds and you walk out and go home and
Yep.
cry yourself to sleep.
But it was yummy.
But it was good.
I'm to a point in my life where it's like I definitely don't want to get fat and I would like to lose some weight to be a little bit healthier, lighter on my feet. But at the same time,
you like the food too much.
Yeah, like if I want to eat something, I'm gonna fucking eat it because it's just good. Like there's days where you're like, you know what, I need to eat this right now.
I need to eat this. This needs to be in my belly.
Get in my belly. Can't wait to have my plain ground turkey. So let me tell you a story about when I lost all my weight. All I ate was just plain chicken breast and rice, plain rice. I would cook up some rice. I would cook up some chicken breast with literally salt, pepper. Sometimes I get fancy and add some garlic powder. And that was, I'd grill it for the week. And it would just be a cold 8 ounces of chicken breast in a baggie. And I would make rice every morning. And I would put that in. And I'd put it in like a warm thermos, like one of those ones that kept temperature. That was all I ate every day. Chicken and rice, chicken and rice, chicken and rice. It worked. It worked. But that's what I'm saying. In order to get those results, you have to do that. And it's like all these people are like, "Oh, well, fuck you. You got a personal chef that can cook you different shit all the time." That's different. I don't have that. And I don't have the time to be cooking all those different meals. It's HC trying.
GMVD.
We're gonna play SHC now. No.
DQ.
Not unless it makes a fast move. I mean, if it
Want me
went
to make
from right here to 1776, which is the halt price, I would probably try it because there's a nice daily line there and everything. But it would have to go right there, and it's just not going to do.
I could make a move.
Watch it go.
I have the power.
I'm making a move back up.
SAMD's playing off the SPY today. I'm not digging that, James.
NFLX.
Netflix.
Oh, there's the stock that I wanted to look at today. Was Baba.
Listen to this post and tell me what thought comes to mind. Anyone traveling from or through Manhattan to Passaic anytime this morning, early afternoon, looking for a ride for car keys that my wife's sleep-deprived husband took both sets to work. Who posted that? My wife's sleep-deprived husband took both sets to work. So does she have two husbands? I'm confused.
My wife's
husband took both sets to work.
So it's my wife. So it's the husband and my wife, sleep deprived husband. So he's saying himself. He took both keys to work. That's why
I understand what he's saying, but is that really how we write it?
Well, no, that's not how you should write it. But maybe he's so sleep deprived he doesn't know how to write anymore.
My wife's sleep deprived husband. Huh. I've never referred myself like that.
Hoo at GDT.
Yes, I am my wife's sleep deprived husband. That's who I am. How about that I took to work because I'm a dumbass?
That would have been a more specific way to say it.
I'm going to be referring to myself as my wife's sleep deprived husband. That's who I am.
Dude. Why are you making an issue out of this?
SHC is not doing what it's supposed to do.
What's it supposed to do?
I don't know. Vesh knows these things. I don't know anything.
ADCT.
Doing what it's
He said it's supposed to go to like 1775 or something. Now.
I don't think he said it's supposed to. I think he said he'd like it to.
VORB.
I think you're getting caught up in a technicality there.
It might be.
DQ.
I got 1896 as a possible run if it continues to hold up here, but
How do you now? Sounds like a special number for a special person.
I think we can call him a special.
Olympic special.
That's what I assumed.
Who's trying to
I
detach
assumed
himself?
no other guy.
Oh man.
Today was better than yesterday for me, because yesterday was nothing.
Yeah, today was good. Today was good. Between my Froyo and my SHC. Could have been better. Following true Vesh style. Could have been better.
Look at Froyo all the way back up.
Yeah. Everyone likes Froyo. Who doesn't like Froyo?
I mean,
Is that actually Froyo?
No.
It's just Fro, bro. It's just Fro, bro.
Just go with it, man. Just go with it.
Front line.
Fro, bro, not Froyo.
But come on, who doesn't like Froyo?
I told you, I like Froyo.
I love Froyo.
Now, it'd be great if there's
I
a
like
ticket.
Froyo more than ice cream.
I'm going to have to... It depends on the ice cream.
Yeah, I'm gonna disagree on that one.
Depends on the ice cream. Yeah.
I typically prefer Froyo over ice cream. I feel like ice cream kind
Now,
of
are
feels
we
heavy and
talking...
makes me feel crappy after eating it all. But Froyo doesn't.
Are we talking soft ice cream or hard ice cream?
Ben and Jerry's,
I was
Jerry
talking hard
Garcia.
ice cream.
So Ben and Jerry's hard ice cream obviously takes the cake. But Carvel, I don't know. Do you have Carvel out in the West?
Oh.
I know Vesh got Carvel. He's drooling for it right now.
There's not a day or time ever I will not eat Carvel.
Is Carvel cake not the best creation ever made?
Uh-huh. It's the one thing that better be at my birthday party every year.
My wife doesn't like it, but she gets me one every year for my birthday because she knows that I love it.
Bro, we are the same person.
There isn't a...
Yeah, so Carvel soft serve is a good rival to Froyo. But imagine if there's a ticker with an A in front of the Fro. That would do well. Afro.
I got you.
Afro.
I said
What's wrong with
which
you?
is definitely not what you meant by
Afro.
that. Afro?
Afro.
Tell me you're white without telling me you're white.
AFRO. How do you pronounce it? Afro?
Afro. Dude, I am half black.
Oh. Carvel is so good. When I took the girls Saturday night to get flying saucers. So good.
My fingernail is so about to fall off, and it won't fall off, and it's just kind of annoying me now. Like, I want it to fall off.
Why don't you just bite it off or cut it off?
Yeah, just be a man. Rip it off.
Ooh, that sounds painful. I have never been the kind of guy that would rip teeth out of my mouth until they were ready. I'm not ripping this nail off.
There's a little difference between a nail and a tooth.
Well, I'm saying when like they were falling when I was a kid. I'm saying I wouldn't rip them out. I would wait for them to get loose enough. This thing is definitely this thing is still attached in a lot of places.
You know, they have nail clippers. The new invention.
No, it's not. I slammed my finger in a gate, and my whole nail, like half of it, is trying to come up, but it's only half of it.
My whole nail, half of it. Is that like half of
well, like half of the whole thing, like all the way back, half of it is lifting up because of the where I hit it.
Cut it off and let the rest grow back over the next 3 months.
Well, that's the plan, but it needs to grow out a little bit so I can get in there because I can't get in there yet. I'm still attached.
That's what knives are for. Just dig in. You got this.
Oh yeah, I'm not doing that.
Such a pussy.
I'm just leaving a Band-Aid on it until it gets ready. Like, man, I don't know what kind of sick people you guys are. I ain't doing any of that.
Yeah, you do.
SHC.
You know,
BTCS.
where we going? Good thing I covered.
SHC.
Man. What a good Tuesday. This is fun.
STSS. STSS. STSS.
I installed E-Trade Pro on my laptop yesterday and logged in. And this is the first time in years that I've actually logged in on a desktop platform onto E-Trade. It looks so weird. There's so much stuff there.
STSS.
You know?
STSS.
Like I can put charts up, high-low tickers, order, it's all on the same page. Crazy.
Rain. Rain.
SHC in.
Having two screens attached.
Rain. Rain.
Look at the daily chart on RAIN. RAIM.
Rain.
No.
Rain. Rain.
I will not.
Oh, 60-cent spread.
I can handle that. I only see 28 cents.
Now.
And now it's 26. It's really tightening up. SHC, look at you. What Olympic special number did you have, Devin? 18 what?
1896.
That's a long way from now. You should probably long this thing.
Yeah, I'm in it.
You're in it long?
I am.
Look at you.
1741.
Good boy.
I kind of hate the way this thing's been moving, though. It won't get its crazy push. It's just all these little freaking grindy freaking moves. But maybe this one.
SHC.
Well, isn't it like a huge company?
It is, but still, man. As it gets extended, you expect to freaking give me that blow off that Tim's looking for.
I expect nothing.
No, I do too. That's why I already took some off. A lot of volume in it today, though. I'll give it that.
One top gainer in the NASDAQ.
Go, 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 go.
Saw last week one of the Amazon Rivian trucks delivering. I asked the guy
I've
if I
seen
could
a
take a
couple
look
of them.
around in it. Yeah, so there was one out here in Bergen County. Then there's one in Passaic where I am. So I pulled up behind the guy. I was like, "Do you mind if I take a look?" So,
What do you say?
Really? No, he didn't mind. Showed me everything. It's so cool.
Really?
He said
What's
he
the
never.
price tag?
He said he never even. It's an Amazon truck. I don't think he paid for it.
Well, I figured you might have looked into it if you liked it that much.
So I looked into it a while ago, but I wasn't able to get anything from anywhere. I think they're like 70 or 80.
Anyways, what were you gonna say? He didn't know what.
He told me he never has to step on the brake. As soon as he takes his foot off of the accelerator, it's not even a gas pedal because there's no gas, it's all battery. He said as soon as he takes his foot off the accelerator, basically stops.
So it's like a golf cart.
Teslas are similar.
It's regenerative
Yeah.
braking. A lot of people in electric cars get used to it and don't use brakes. It's got to brake.
It's also how you get rear-ended real fast. Yeah, but all the features on it were pretty cool, and just the design is really nice. Maybe my next one.
SHC.
Maybe my next truck will be a Rivian.
Still in it, Devin?
He's holding strong. He's got conviction.
I do think it's gonna go up there, but I just don't want to. I don't want to give it back today. It's too late in the day, man.
Such a pussy.
11, 12. It's too late in the day.
It's going to the afternoon where nothing's gonna happen, bro. Have you been here the last couple days?
I haven't been actually.
Exactly, and you haven't missed anything because nothing happens.
The sun just rose in Vegas. So it's getting late in the day. Time to get dinner started.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry, bro.
Gotta get to bed so I can wake up on time.
It's lunchtime. Everybody thinks it's funny that I like to eat lunch around 9:30. I'm like, it's 12:30 my time.
It's true.
It's true.
It's a trader life.
Yeah, head over to the bar. Bar's not even open yet. It's like, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Yeah, not here, buddy.
I just got
not
off
here.
work. And that's the good thing about Vegas. You can go to the bar anytime I want. Although I don't go to bars, so. Ay. This thing just won't freaking go.
SHC.
Just don't
When
think
are
it's
you gonna
going
tell everyone
to.
the truth?
Crawls.
Devin, when are you gonna tell everyone the truth?
That I'm trading from the bar right now.
No, that you actually live in Piedmont, North Dakota.
Yeah, that's it. That's where I'm at.
This whole fake Vegas guy, whole persona.
Dude,
Not you.
I wish I would have lived in North Dakota or something.
He just looked up the first Google or first gated community he could find on Google Maps. Sent me there.
I did. Actually, I didn't look it up. You found me.
Oh, that's true.
I never told you my address. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Why do you think he had to move in with his wife? Change all the names.
That's right.
Yeah, but see, that was the thing. The changing of the names is actually what found him. Well, he didn't change his name.
Go. Yeah, true that. People do that nowadays, though.
Yeah.
I have a friend who she took his last name and he took her last name, so they both have each other's last names, and I'm like, that's so weird.
Yeah,
and
They really just didn't want to be associated.
Well, they kept their own as well, so they each have their own last name plus the other person's.
So is it like Smith Johnson and Johnson Smith?
Bro,
or are they both Smith Johnson?
You did not just say what I was exactly gonna say. I was like, but Smith Johnson's just too weird. God damn it,
Christ.
Bro, I'm out of here.
SHC ADCT.
No,
That was pretty funny.
This is my room. You leave. Bro, it's creepy. It's getting creepy.
What do you mean?
50 off there, guys.
The amount of shit that we have in common is stupid scary. You're like my weird Jewish religious counterpart.
No, like so here's the real thing.
Which
His
makes
name
no
is Dave
sense.
Collins, and I don't know her first name, but let's call it Michelle. She's Michelle Raster. Now he is Dave Raster Collins, and she is Michelle Raster Collins.
Couldn't you have at least said Johnson Smith and like had it backwards? You had to literally say it exactly out of my mind. Like,
No, Smith Johnson is a lot easier to say than Johnson Smith.
Creepy. It's getting creepy.
I think we found a true love connection here, guys.
ADCT. MTL.
It's just it's seriously like weird sometimes.
Vesh, and that's where I met your mom.
And that's how I met your
Maybe there is a distinct reason why we're so similar.
Hello, son.
How old are you?
Everyone thought Brad was my. We always thought Brad was my kid. No.
So let's do the
Tim
math
all
real
along.
quick. How old are you?
44.
No, he's like 54.
He's 44. We're the same age, bro.
Yeah, I don't think you're my dad. I mean, unless you were pimping my mom that young. I mean, props, but I kind of wish you were at this point.
I was an early bloomer.
Are you saying he'd be better than your real father? Oh, we're getting deep.
Those little swimmers were coming out early at a young age.
I'm not saying it out loud, but
That wasn't so good.
Afro?
Afro? Who's trading Afro right now, huh? Yeah, dude, this thing will not go. Like, I'm making little bits of money on it, but it's so freaking hard to hold this.
all right, stream. I got some stuff around the house to do.
Yeah, it's gonna
I don't want to keep just leaving you because this time I'm gonna go do the dishes and I'll be gone for a little bit longer than usual. Gotta go move the laundry over, all that good stuff. So we'll check GSUN, but I mean nothing's really moving, so I might as well start getting some stuff done. But I may trade this SHC eventually, depending if it actually ends up making a move at some point throughout the day. But if not, then oh well. I appreciate y'all being here. I'll be here tomorrow morning. Just the one trade on coin today, which could have been better. Is what it is. But I will see you all in the morning. Until then, stay safe. Peace.
Oh God, Mom. I'll be right back, guys. Is anyone here?